Hello everyone, this is Phil from Respect the Pick and from Studio 44. This video has to do a little bit with both channels that I'm involved with, so I thought I would upload it to both. Why not, right? In the last episode of Respect the Pick, we talked about our most underrated things of all time. My number one was wiffle ball. It can be so much fun even as an adult. It doesn't have to be a little kid game. It doesn't have to be, the cheesy version of baseball. You can get so creative with different pitches. You can build these giant elaborate wiffle ball fields. If you Google or if you do a search on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, you will find plenty of videos of young adults playing wiffle ball very competitively. And I think I would like to move on from softball and play wiffle ball, especially in the winter. I would love to find a place we can play indoors, help make the winter go by better. But I mentioned that I had a wiffle ball field in my old house. My wife was kind enough to sacrifice most of her backyard for me, and I put tape all over the house to make numbers and home run lines, and I put mulch down in the middle of the backyard and painted my sidewalk and all this crazy stuff to make a fun wiffle ball field. And I made a video of it because I brought it up on the radio show I used to work for, and they wanted a video for me to post on our website. So I went and did a little tour and talked about some of the neat little things that, made up KJack Field is what I called it at the time, an acronym of all my nephews' names. But it's a short little video. I'm about 50 pounds lighter and 15 years younger. So I hope you enjoy it. Respect the Pick on YouTube, Studio 44 on YouTube. Subscribe to both. Click the notification bell. And please feel free to comment, good or bad. We'll accept them all. So here it is, a quick tour of KJack Field in Ontario, New York. Well, this is about as close as I can get to walking through the tunnel to enter KJack Field, which would be my garage, which as you can see is a big mess right now. So what we would do is we'd come through the garage and walk out the back door, and boom, there's KJack Field right there. That's the outfield, right field walled, and then pitcher's mound and home plate. Real quick, I'll go through some of the quirks of KJack Field. One is Darth Vader in the window. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I never made a secret of that. We gave Darth Vader a wiffle ball bat instead of a lightsaber, though. We gave him a red wiffle ball bat because lightsaber's red. And then here's the KJack Field sign that my sister-in-law made. KJack Field is named after my nephews. As you can see, I have labeled all the home run distances right down the line. It's 30 feet, or it's 80 feet from home plate. And we'll quick show you right down the line. That's 80 feet away. We have the foul line all the way up. And then there's the foul pole, of course. One of my proud moments of the field. We had that pole in the basement, and we spray painted it yellow, looked like a foul pole. My brother-in-law concocted this device. Now, this is one of the quirks of KJack Field. Here you see the garage sticks out a little bit, and if you look down onto the warning track, the part of the garage hangs over the field about a triangle foot. You've heard of a square foot? That's a triangle foot. Well, I'll zoom in and try to get that. See that line up there, that tape? If you hit the ball to the right of that, in that little like a foot triangle, that's a home run. And that's only 63 feet away from home plate. So that's the shortest part of the field, but you only got a foot of fair territory there. So that's one of the fun quirks of KJack Field. And then, most home run fences have a yellow line at the top of them. Well, KJack Field has green tape along the gutters, and then it comes down the house where it's 90 feet away, where the house meets the deck. That's the furthest home run part of the field. And we got our busted up American flag, and then the green line continues over the deck, so over the deck's a home run. And the deck comes to the flagpole, which doesn't have a flag on it right now. But then it's connected, and then it goes up above the volleyball nets. So we went with green paint because the volleyball nets have green on the top. And there's obviously, every field has advertising in the outfield, and on our right field wall we have the WCMF signs. And then the volleyball net goes into the fair tree and the right field line. And then
if it hits the tree, it's a fair ball, but it has to be above the green line there, this green line right here, for it to be a home run. Now this is where controversy comes into K-Jack Field, because these leaves hang over into fair territory a good 15 to 20 feet. And that's 75 feet down the line as it is, so that's pretty short. Now, like I said, it had to be over the line to be over the house where the green paint is, or the green tape, over the deck, or over the volleyball net, or over the line on the tree. Now, if you were to hit you want to know how you hit a single. Over here we have the single line. So there's no button because there's no catching, so the ball has to come up to this line, which is a few feet away from the home plate circle, as you can see. Now, in order for it to be a fair ball, it has to come up into this line between, you know, the fair and foul lines. Now, anything that hits safely is a single. Anything that rolls to the house, deck, or volleyball net is a double. Anything that hits the house, deck, or volleyball net in the air is a triple. So there's no base running for us fatties who can't take too much of it. And then, obviously, I think it was Pac Bell Park in San Francisco. Well, I think it used to be. But anyway, here's the Coke bottle in the outfield of K-Jack Field. That's a fun target. And Tommy told you about the chimney being marked off. Well, there's the chimney. I know it doesn't make me the coolest guy in the world, but I don't give a shit, you know? So that's supposed to be 75 feet. That black sign is supposed to have 75 feet written on there. But yeah, I put a lot of work in. You know, I put so much work into this field that when I first put it up, I don't have cornfields to come out, but Shoeless Joe Jackson actually walked out of there. Actually, not Shoeless Joe Jackson, it was Ray Liotta. But, you know, that's what, I can't afford the real Shoeless Joe, so you just had to deal with broke down Ray Liotta. Alright. And here is K-Jack Field from the upper deck, or as I like to say, the roof of my house, or as others would like to say. And there's the outfield, and the deck, and the home run fence, foul pole. Oh yeah, I forgot about the lights. Tommy teased me because I had lights. It doesn't take many to light up the field. Wiffle ball doesn't take a lot of ground. So, I don't know if you can see, there's one way up in the tree up there. There's the rope that we used to get it up there. And then there's also one up in this tree right there. So, we got it covered. We keep K-Jack Field illuminated at night. So what I did was I had a sidewalk here. And it was, you know, like a regular gray sidewalk. And this is where people thought I took it a little too far. I tried to match the paint up with the warning track. I thought I did a pretty good job, but right there, I think, is a better example of how I matched up the color. But yeah, that's where people think I went a little too far. And here's the foul pole in the shot, looking right down the foul pole to the corner. There's my cat Butters. Whenever he's named after the South Park character, whenever we play, the cats will sit out there and they'll watch us hit balls off the windows. Yeah, that's K-Jack Field. Got my buddies coming over, so we're gonna play some ball, and maybe I'll give you some footage of that. All right, peace. In and out of trouble.
Throwing a lot of pitches though.
Got that one the whole. That poster low. 3-1.
Swinging way too I would have hit the back now. Who's watch your house? Started my swing before it was even halfway here.
Got that one good.
Whoa!